This is the corrections video for lesson 15. Make sure you're following along and correcting your work. If yours does not match mine, you need to make it match mine using your red pencil. Okay, number 1 is just wanting us to practice drawing eighth notes. So we want to make sure our stems are in the correct directions and on the correct side of the note head. And then it wants us to add flags. So really, technically, a flag looks like this. You do not have to get so fancy as that. I usually just draw them like that, but you can also just draw a slash. Whatever you do, make sure that the flag goes to the right of the stem. Stem is up, flag to the right. Stem is down, flag also to the right. All right. Now it wants 2 sets in pairs. And so when we're drawing them in pairs, we want to make sure that the stems are the correct length. And then we're going to draw our beam connecting those lines. And the slant of the beam should end up matching the slant of the notes. That's how we can just make sure that they're all the same length. If you have yours straight across like this, that's fine. But technically, this is what we want them to look like. Next, we have more flags. And remember, yours do not have to be as fancy as mine. They can just be a slash like that, as long as the flag is always going in the correct direction. Now, with a set of 4, we're going to draw the first beam and the last beam. And then we're going to connect those 2 lines and then draw the rest of our stems to match that beam. Okay, so all together looks like that. Number 2, little musical math. How many eighth notes are the same as 1 quarter note? 2. And then how many eighth notes are the same as a half note? Well, the half note gets 2 beats. And there are 2 eighth notes in every beat, so we get 4. Dotted half note gets 3 beats times 2 beats in every measure, or 2 eighth notes in every beat, so we get 6. The whole note gets 4 beats times 2 eighth notes per beat, 8 eighth notes in every whole note, which makes sense, okay? So how many eighths are in that whole pizza? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Number 3 wants you to draw 1 note that is equal to the value of the notes. So 2 beats plus a half a beat plus a half a beat equals 3 beats. So we're going to draw a dotted half note. That's ugly. A dotted half note. 2 beats plus 1 beat here and 1 beat here, because each of these are a half, gives us 4 beats, and so we draw a whole note. We have 1 beat for this beam, 1 beat for this quarter note, altogether 2 beats, drawing a half note, 1 for the quarter, 2 for the half, dotted half note for 3 beats. Okay, now it wants us to complete each measure using pairs of beamed eighth notes. So the first thing that we're going to do is find out how much space is left over in each measure. So this half note gets all of beat 1 and all of beat 2. The quarter note gets all of beat 3, which leaves us with 2 half beats, or 1 set of beamed eighth notes. Okay, up next we see that we have this half note starting on beat 3, gets all of beat 3 and all of beat 4, and so we need to fill in all of beat 1 and all of beat 2 with eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and. That gives us a complete measure. In the third measure, this quarter note gets beat 1, the other quarter note gets beat 2, and so we need to fill in all of 3 and 4 and. Again, we're going to draw 4 eighth notes And you could put them in one set of 4, or you could do 2 sets of 2. All right. Up next, we have a quarter note on beat 1, and we have a half note, or a half rest for beats 3 and 4 and, which means we need to fill in beat 2 with eighth notes. All right, and the last measure, half rest, 1 and 2 and, quarter rest, 3 and, leaving us with 4 and a set of 2 eighth notes. All right, make sure that yours matches mine, making any corrections, and go ahead, take your picture and submit it.